It's 76 degrees at 7 a.m. Gonna be another hot day today. I just fed them cat food right now. See if they're still after their mama. But she keeps fighting them for a while, but then later on she'll give in. I gave him some more of that calf starter milk. I think they're tasting it. Yeah, that one's eating it. But they're eating the cat food too, so that's good. Take some pressure off the mama. It'll hold them. I didn't give as much. Yesterday I just started feeding them in 2 bowls because that one over there was hogging it all. So I decided to split it today. Yeah, I didn't fill the bowl up. Yeah, because they still had some left over last night, yesterday evening. Yeah, they're getting something to eat. They can't get Mama's milk. Mama, go get some of that milk too. Yeah, I'm sure you could use it. She's keeping an eye on them. But they're still looking at her. They still want milk from her. See? I don't know how else to wean them. She has to do it. She says, I gotta get out of here. Well, it's supposed to be another hot day today, all week. All until Friday or Saturday. It's supposed to be in the 90s. I think it cools off a few degrees under 90 next week, but it's still gonna be hot, but not this hot. There's a dew. There's a dew on the grass this morning. I need to get this done. I need to get this manure off that trailer sooner than later because I want to let the cattle back in here and let them eat this stuff. Yeah. I've been dragging it out. And I'm lazy. I use the heat as the excuse. That's a good excuse. Oh, look at that. I trimmed those asparagus the other day. Maybe about a week ago, maybe. But look, there's 2 stalks that are growing up and getting tall again. I cut them off because they were all laying down. I'd rather cut them off before they lay down. That way they don't lay down. Wind blows them over. As soon as the dew's off, sun or not, I'm going to spray that middle section where those morning glories are pretty thick. Yeah, I'll spray them. And then sometime today I'm going to try to get some more manure spread in those boxes. I think the cattle are in the water. I hear something going on over there. Yeah, I hear them. I'm gonna go check it out. What are you guys doing? Staying cool? Huh? And you over there, there's a couple missing. Let's see if I can find them. They're around here somewhere. Oh, there they are. They're over there. One's on that, the red bull's on this side of the tree, and the other one's on that side of the tree. There they are. They're just relaxing over here. Yeah, I got a spread manure in that box with that has asparagus in it, and then I got a spread manure in those two boxes. And last but not least, I got actually I'm gonna do it first. I'm gonna spray the weeds there in the middle. Those are all morning glories. Yeah, I gotta get them under control before I put any manure in there. But I'll put the manure in that one last because I'm not sure if we'll have enough. Yeah. At least I want to get it in around that lemongrass that I got planted. I got that one done the other day. I got to get at least this one in the half of that box because that's wherever the lemongrass is. That's my goal, is get that surrounded by old manure. Yeah, but I'm gonna spray that pretty soon, as soon as the dew's off. The sun's already bright. I gotta get out of the sun. Hey, came out of the water, huh? You don't have too many flies right now. Yeah, I thought you'd have more. Yeah, they go in the water for the relief from the heat, but mostly I think it's to get the flies off their legs. I think that's what they want to do, get the flies off their legs. It's those flies bite. At least they bit me whenever I get too close to these cattle. Okay. I don't plan on doing too much today, if anything. Let's start working on that. Continue to work on that manure spreading. But I'll get to that when I get to it. All depends on how I feel and how hot it gets. There's the other one. It's already over 90 at noon. I'm going to be spraying the weeds in the garden again soon. Doesn't feel quite as hot as it did yesterday. Maybe the humidity's going down, but it's still hot. You hear the cattle walking around in the water in that pond over there. I can hear them. The cats. one missing. There he comes. Guess he just woke up, huh? He's just been laying around. Like me. Except I'm in the house, nice and cool. These guys gotta stay out in the heat. It's a little overcast today, which is, I think that's why it's not so hot today. I don't feel as hot because of the clouds. Yesterday was more sunny. Oh my gosh, you at it again. You're gonna have to wean them sometime. Yeah, I think she's getting tired of it. They got plenty to eat. They got the calf starter, the milk stuff I mix. It's old, but it's still edible. And I got some cat food. Yeah, all I gotta do is spray some weeds, and then later on I might start working on that manure again. Oh look, there's some new mushrooms at the bottom. Underneath the corner of the trailer there. Yeah, those are the old ones. They're getting old. They're starting to dry up already. But there's some new ones under there. I hear somebody backing up. I'm not sure where it's coming from. I think it's from down in there. Hard to tell. It stopped. You know how those beeping sounds when some big machine backs up. Yeah, the breeze is feeling a little. There's a little breeze. Yeah, it's not quite as hot as it was yesterday because of the clouds, but still warm. Well, at least I can I'll try to get some work done today sometime. Yeah, I hear something beeping up in the distance. You guys need to start hunting on your own. Start catching your food. Yeah. Look at that. Now she's picking on him. She used to pick on the white one when he was smaller. I guess you don't want to escape. Don't get stuck out there, boy. She likes to pick them. Everybody. That's what I was hearing. Cattle walking through the water. Something was going on here. And they were hitting these tree limbs, shaking the tree. I'm not sure. I have to keep an eye on this tree. It looks like, I think it's leaning more and more all the time. We'll hope it don't fall on them cattle. They'll never get out of there. But at least they can stay cool in there. I have to keep an eye on that angle and the height over the water. I gotta decide if it's leaning more and more all the time. But so far, they can go in and they can come out. No, they're staying cool in the water as much as they can. At least it keeps the flies off their legs. Don't get stuck out there, boy. I don't know if I can get you out. Just don't get stuck out there. I don't think I've ever seen them too far out. It's not very deep, but I'm sure it's a mud stick. Yeah, it cooled off. Yeah, when the sun goes behind the cloud, it cools off a lot compared to full sun. Yeah. I'm gonna go back in the house. I'll get ready to. I gotta get some spray ready. Spray the garden. I can at least do that much today. Yeah, I want to spray those. I think they're called morning glories. It's a viney plant. It vines a lot. They have nice purple or blue flowers on it, but I don't think I want them to bloom because I don't want them going to seed. That's what happened last year. I let it go last year. And now there's lots of new ones coming up. Yeah, I'll spray that. And I'll try to get some manure moved too today, since it's not quite as hot as it was yesterday. Still warm though. It's 2:30. Bird, am I blocking your way? Look at that bird sitting on that post. Hey, swallow. Look at how long those wings are. Hot, ain't it, bird? They're just sitting there. Anyway, I'm gonna mix up some weed killer and spray the garden. Yeah, it's not as cloudy as it was before, so there's more sun, which means it's hot. But I can handle it today. I got the sprayer filled with weed killer and water. So let's do some spraying in the garden. Got the backpack sprayer on. So let's do some spraying. It's hot. There's more sun than clouds now. I should have done it earlier today. It wasn't quite as hot. But I'll survive. Looks like the old cow's out there eating all by herself. By that tree. I don't see the rest of them. I'm sure they're around here somewhere. Or they're in the pond. Oh wait. Oh, I thought I saw something. It was just a bird down there flying around. Yeah, I don't see the other cattle. I'm sure they're nearby. I'm wearing the backpack sprayer. I smell a skunk. Or maybe it's just spray. Maybe it's just spray that I'm using. Maybe that smells like the skunk. I can't tell. Yeah. Look at those new mushrooms growing underneath there. There's the old ones. Okay, let's go spray something. Yeah, there's the old mushrooms. They're starting to dry up already. And there's the new ones. Just come up. I'm going to spray this now. I'm going to spray inside the thing around the edge to wherever I can see some weeds. Yeah, in between the boxes, around the boxes. I was just trying to keep the spray from touching the grass, the lemongrass, or anything that is good. Yeah, spray on the outside, all the way around, so I don't have to worry about them. Okay, let's spray this first. Well, after I sprayed the garden weeds, I came down here on this hill. I got some more. I got some more up there on top, but I'm spraying these ironweeds here. I didn't get them up there yet. I just stopped here because I got a big thistle to spray here. Yeah, it's already starting blooms on top and on the ends. On the ends of the little branches, we'll have other blooms. I'm spraying. I got some thistles down in there I want to spray too, and that Jimson weed. Anything the cattle don't eat. Oh, I'm setting up a storm, I guess you could say. I'm in the shade now, so I'm just taking a break. Let's spray this big thistle before it blooms. Oh, the breeze feels good. It's hot. I don't want to overheat. Oh, there's your old cow. She's out here all by herself. I think the rest of them are up by the pond or barn. It's hot. It's tolerable in the shade. Hey, look at that. I got one big ironweed out there. I must have missed it before, even after disking. But I ain't walking way out there. Oh, well, I'll spray that some other day. I got some other ones I probably missed, so I'll catch them up later. Mostly ironweeds. Okay, I got this, so I gotta get that one on. Then I'm gonna go down, spray some thistles on that end, and then come back up the hill and spray some more on top of that ridge. I'm cooking out here, but I'm still stopping to take a video. So I guess I'll walk over there and get that Jimson weed. There's a thorn tree. I should spray that, but I don't know if that crossing there. I gotta spray this thistle and a few more over in that area. There's lots of baby Jimson weeds coming up. I guess I'll go ahead and spray them while they're young. Yeah, I sprayed them already. Yeah, there's lots of babies. Yeah, all the baby Jimson weeds. I'll walk through here and spray a few. And so I walked all the way down here anyway. I guess I'll go ahead and spray that lone weed there. Lone ironweed. My ditch ain't growing back too much. I'll spray it some other time. I don't have much spray left. And then I'm gonna, I'll walk through here some other time. I don't feel like doing that much today. I wasn't planning on coming down here either, but I saw some thistles and I said, guess I can get those. There's a big one there, big thistle there. I'm going to get that one. If I see the big ones, I'll walk out and get them. I don't see no big ones right near me here, but that one I can get. Then I got to go down there and get some down on there on the way to the gate. I'm so hot. I'll get this ironweed, then I'll get this ditch some other time. But there's a thistle over there I can get. Yeah, disking this ridge help keep the weeds down. I'll try to do it again if the weeds get too big. Oh, there's another thistle over there, and then there. Yeah, I see them, I'll spray them. If I don't have to walk too far. Okay, let's walk back down to the other end over there. That's another big thistle. It just started to bloom. I didn't bring no water with me. I gotta get back to the house. I gotta drink. I'm gonna go back around the top of this hill. Spray what I can. I've been out here for about an hour spraying. I gotta go in. I gotta put the sprayer away first. It's hot, but not as hot as it could be. There's a cool breeze today. There comes somebody. Same Jeep. I think I'll go out to the big pasture later this evening. Just to check the cattle. Mostly that white one, because she's due to have a calf soon, but I don't know how soon. So it's best to check her. I didn't check her yesterday. I saw her on Monday. Today's Wednesday. Yeah, today's Wednesday? Yeah. No.
No, today's Tuesday. No, wait a minute. Today's Wednesday, yeah. The 1st. 1st of July, Wednesday. Still hot doing anything yesterday, but I managed to get outside today and do some work. At least I was able to spray. Yeah. I'll take a trip out to the pasture later. I'm gonna do it. I sprayed a little bit along here on the way up the hill. But now I want to spray this a little bit here too. The wind's not in my favor, but I'll do what I can. I sprayed what I could from up there down the hill. I'm gonna spray what I can from this side down that hill. I guess I could let these cattle back in here once in a while. There's something to eat in here now. I'll eat it down. But first I want to spray this since I got some spray left. I think this type of weed here, the dark green one, the tall one, because I sprayed this a while back and almost everything died except those. It seems like they grow better after I spray them because I eliminate their competition, but they're somewhat immune to this spray, I think. So I gave them a heavier dose this time. I didn't spray the asparagus though, that's wild. I guess I'll go ahead and I'll go around in that gate there because this is on. I'll go around and I'm going to spray at least down to here. Oh boy. I gotta go ahead before I overheat. I got it sprayed all the way down to that corner along the fence by the road. Okay. I think I'll let them in here tonight after I come back from the big pasture. Here comes something big. Big tractor. Oh, that's the guy. That's my neighbor that raises cattle. He's got one of those big square balers. Yeah. Yeah, he's got some hay ground up down that road. From what I've heard, he raises alfalfa. He sells it to the horse breeders, horse farmers, or horse ranchers, or horse people. And whatever he can't sell to them, he's got some cattle to feed the unsellable hay to feed his cattle. Man, is it hot. At least the breeze is a little bit cool, but there's hardly a breeze. Yeah, I got this thing set on the tire, but I guess looks like the blades went down inside the tire. Yeah, so I thought it would hold the disc blades up out of the ground, but that looks like it's sunk into the ground, and that one too. So I'm going to lift it up, and I'm going to put a board underneath each end. I didn't think it was that heavy. It is heavy. Until I get it picked up a little ways, then it's more balanced. But still heavier on this end. That'll do. I gotta get a drink and cool off. I'll be back later. It's right around 4 o'clock right now. I'll be back around 6 to go out to drive our big pasture and I'll check the cattle. 94 at 4 p.m. It's hot. Okay. I want your mama's milk. Hey, every time they try, sometimes she goes away, sometimes She's lots of them. That swallow sitting on that line there, that wire. I thought they had a nest. I think they started a nest over there. I don't know if they used it this year though. Yeah, I'm ready to take the truck out to the big pasture. Oh, there's two of them there on that post. Why are they sitting out there now for? Huh? Oh well. Before I can go anywhere, I gotta open that gate. Sun's hot. I forgot to wipe my windshield off. Oh well, it ain't that dirty. Well, maybe it is. Let me stop here and clean it off. A little cleaner. I see the cattle are down by the gate. I'm still going to drive up to the top, check the hay bales, see if they reach through the fence to get in the. Hope they didn't. The cattle are down here, right around the corner. There they are. Yeah. They got a shade tree over here. They can go up to the top now. I got the gate open. Hey, another swallow on this fence right in front of me. Yeah. Just right in front of this red cow. Yeah, they still got plenty to eat here. Yeah. Well, let's move on down. Where's that white cow? That's what I'm looking for. Oh, she's right there. There's the white one. And she's with her calf from last year. Right there, behind that tree. Yeah, that's her heifer calf from last year. And mama cow's here. Oh, I guess everybody's here. Well, I just wanted to make sure, see if she had a calf yet. I think it's going to be a while. I don't think she's that close. But I can see that she's making an udder now. And she's got a belly. So I don't think she's too far along, or too far off from having a calf. Okay, let's head up to the top. Oh, what have I found? Like the bull is following that calf's mama around. It's about 3 weeks old, going on a month. So the cows will probably coming into heat now. Yeah, bull's right on her. That's good. He's doing his job. Okay. Let's move on up to the top. Check the hay bales. Make sure everything's okay. Yeah, building this concrete ramp this spring set me back a little bit. Cost me around $1,000 to do that with all the quickcrete number, plus other stuff that I was working on. I think I need some more dirt there. Yeah, I think those weeds are dying out there, but there's still some that don't look like they're dying yet. Probably got to touch them up again. Well, if I'm looking from here, I don't see anything. I don't see anything where it was reached through. Yeah, I'll take a closer look. Yeah, look at all the weeds growing where I just... Cattle are probably eating some of them. But when they get too thick, I'll disc it again. Some areas up there don't have any weeds. But there's still a lot down here. Yeah, I don't see any area where they were eating on the bales through the fence, so that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I gotta do something about this drainage in these concrete things that I built. Yeah, there's water standing in there. Probably the easiest thing to do is just to poke a hole down in this corner, go straight down. Yeah, just the water will seep down slowly. That's probably the easiest thing to do. Trying to get it to drain down the hill, that's too hard. And on this one here, it'll be easier. The one on the right is easier because I don't have nothing poured there yet. I could set up like a drain in the left-hand lower corner there near the bottom, and then I'll help drain the water. I'll just have it drain straight down instead of trying to go through these boards. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'll just have to bust through the concrete in the corner with a chisel or something. Yeah, I just make a hole down there. That ought to work. Oh, take a look. I'm gonna just drive down here. Get up. Oh, hope I get out of here. Yeah, you can see the weeds way down there. Yeah, I think most of them are dying. Yeah, they're drying up. I may have missed a few. You know, whatever don't die, I'll go through them again. I'm getting some kind of a notice on my phone. I have to read it sometime. Let me get out of here. There's the old corral. Works good for me with the few head that I have. What is that? What is that, plastic? What is that? Oh yeah, some kind of plastic there. Yeah, I can just poke a hole down into through the cement in this lower corner here. Same thing on the other one. I'll make a drain when I pour the concrete. I'll put a pipe or something in there so the water can drain out. Just down into the ground. Yeah. Yeah, I should have done that on this one too. Alright, let's go back to the house. Yeah, good feeling seeing all this hay in my storage area. Thanks, brother, for helping me. Uh-oh, what is that? What is that over there? I'll go take a look at something. I'm not sure, but there looks like there's a branch. Looks like a branch laying on a branch there. Looks like it's laying on the bale over there. I don't remember seeing that before. Let's go take a look at it. Oh, there's a branch hanging down. I don't think that was there before. That whole tree's hung up in this other one. This whole tree here is hung up in there. Huh. Well, at least it didn't fall on the fence. One did before though, one on the ground. But that one, it looks like it just broke. Huh. This is the one I'm worried about. It fell a year or so ago. I see moss growing up there on that one. Yeah. If that limb there breaks, this limb here is still alive. The one that grows out there. Yeah, it's still alive. It's got green leaves on it. And this branch here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, that's one. Okay, the one that's alive is the one that's hooked to this tree here. The one that this part here is leaning on. That part's alive. That's the one that's alive. The one that's up here, that's the one that's dead. It ends right about there. So most of the weight is on that one right there. If that one breaks, the one that's leaning on that one, it's also leaning on that one over there. Yeah, the limbs is hooked on top of that one over there too. So it's held up by two limbs. And of course that big one up there. Yeah. So I don't think it's going to fall anytime soon, but it could. Now this one here looks like it's rotten. It's dead. It's been sawed off. And that one might fall too, just like that one did. Just too much weight out there. Okay, well, that's all I got. At least I know what happened to it. I'll worry about it when it falls on the fence. Let's see if I can climb up on this gate. One more. Without falling off. Hard to do one-handed. Yeah, not very even, but oh well. I'll be feeding most of these out next winter. I sure hope I get a second cutting. September, October, if the grass grows back. I'm ready to head back to the house. There's enough to do out here. Yeah, it'll be hot the rest of this week, but I think weather's going to change a little bit on the weekend. I think there's a calling for rain. over the weekend and maybe a little bit next week. So, but everything's still growing here. I did 2 inches last week, so that helped. But now we're getting the heat this week. Still gonna be warm next week in the upper 80s, but at least it won't be in the 90s. So it'll feel cooler. Hey, butterfly. No flowers. You're not getting any flowers off of that, I don't think. I don't think there's any flowers on there. I could be wrong. Okay, let's head back to the house. First, this coming fall, when I start feeding hay bales again, when the grass is gone, I'm going to take the bales out of that middle. That's why I put those 2 gates there. So, and hopefully I'll have new hay on the other side for my second cutting, if I'm lucky. Yeah. I called that FS sales rep about the spraying the buckhorn in the hayfield, and he's still trying to figure out which herbicide to use that won't, and getting the right weather, because when they're spraying they got to make sure they don't have it, like if it's too windy, or if there's other crops nearby that the spray could drift over and kill something in the neighbor's crop in other fields. So they got to make sure that all is accounted for before they spray anything. Make sure the wind's in the right direction and all that stuff, or there's less wind. And they said it's too hot. There are certain sprays that don't work good when it's too hot. Maybe that's a problem I have too, if it's too hot, but I don't think so. Anyway, they're still trying to decide, and they have to come up. They have to give me an estimate of how much it's going to cost first. So they're working on that. But they said they're busy. This time of year they're busy. But he'll get back to me. He said might be able to spray next week, if I can afford the price, that is. I'm gonna close the gate. I'll go ahead and leave the other one open again. They won't get out. Yeah, stop here and look at my weeds. Looks like I missed a few, but most of them are dying. Yeah, the ones over there, it looks like most of them are dried up. Yeah, I think there was like a line there and a line here, here, and there. But it looks like some of them are still green. Most of these are dried up. Drying up. Looks like there's one way back there that looks like it's still green. I'll have to check on them, and them too. But the ones over there on the left, they look like they're drying up, so it looks like it's working. But I must have missed a few in there. They're still green. I'll have to go back over them, I guess. Not today. I'll like to the rest of them dry up real good. That way I can tell which ones are dead and the ones that I gotta spray again. Okay, let's go home. At least I got something done today. Oh, I guess I still have time to work on the manure in the garden if I want to. I think I'll wait till tomorrow. I'm not that eager to sweat again. Yeah, I already soaked up one shirt today. At least doing this, I'm in the air-conditioned truck. That helps. Look at that pond. Look how green it is. I could let them in here, but not yet. Yeah, they got that whole area by the road to clean up. Nobody's in the creek. They're all out here. Okay. Oh, there's the cafe. Hey, little boy. Or no, that's a girl. That's not your mama. Your mama's over with the bull. That's your grandma. I'll leave this gate open. Been doing that lately. Hey, little girl, you're a girl, aren't you? Pretty sure you're a girl. Yeah, you're a girl. But you're not the mama cow. You're the dark cow over there with the bull. Not the red one way over there, but this one right here with the bull over there. And that's her 5th calf right there. Her first calf was that white cow over there. Her 2nd calf was the, her 2nd calf, was the bull I butchered recently, June 1st. And then the 3rd calf was the black bull who fell through the ice during the winter and died. I had to wait 10 days for the ice to be thick enough to pull him out. Vultures got him. And her 3rd calf was a black bull. Her 4th calf is that one over there, that heifer, and now she's got another heifer here. Okay, and that's from that darker, the one the bull's trying to breed. Yeah, keep at her, make another baby. Yeah, she's around just over 3 weeks since she had her calf. June 6th, almost be a month. Today's July 1st, so July 6th it'll be a month. And she had her first calf this year. That's the 4th calf with a mama cow. The red one is her 3rd offspring. Her 2nd one I sold with 2 of her calves. Yeah, I just didn't like the way they grew. Yeah, I like my little herd. Got just enough pasture to feed them, and then a 20-acre hayfield is just enough to feed them through the winter. If the weather cooperates and I get good hay. Yeah. Okay, I gotta get going. Fix this mud hole here. Put some rock someday. Yeah, but I ain't got no money for that either. I do what I can with what I have, where I am. I heard that somewhere. Heard it or read it, I forget. I think Teddy Roosevelt said it. I thought I saw something run into the... What is that? Is that a cat? Yeah, there's a cat off to the left near the bean field. Is that my cat? I think she's hunting. It's got white on her chest. I think that's my cat. My mama cat. There's 3 of them in the water. The white bull's somewhere else. I don't know where. He's probably up on behind that tree. Yeah, my cat's still sitting there. I think it's hunting birds. This cow here. Let's take a look at my cat. See if she'll run across the road. She has to stay there. Where are you? Where'd she go? Oh. I can barely see her. I don't think that's my cat. I don't think that's my cat. Could be, but it don't look like my cat. It don't act like my cat. Pretty hidden. I think it's a cat, my neighbor's cat, who looks like my cat. Almost. The back legs don't have as much white on the legs. Yeah, I've seen it before. Yeah, it's stalking something. Ah, is that the sun? Ah, bright. That's into the house. I'll check mail. What did I say? That's a 5:40 something. Yeah, I did something today. I can always do them in there some other day, or I can wait until after it cools off next week. I'm in no hurry. I'm gonna go ahead and let the cattle in here though, since they're close by. Yeah, I gotta close the gate by the road, and then I gotta put a wire up in front of the truck. There's enough here to eat for them to nibble on, and it's fresh too. It's a growth after that rain last week. Here comes a big tractor. Closed? Closed. Comes. Oh, that's a baler. That's a different kind of baler. That's just a round baler. That's the same guy who came by with that other big square one. I got this fence up here. I just have to connect it. This one's on. When I connect it, that'll be on too. And that gate's closed. And there's some fresher grass in here. They can eat it. And there's some in here too. Well, they don't have far to go. Come in here, and they got lots of shade in here too. Yeah, there's some fresher grass compared to out there. See where they got nibbled it off. Here's some of the white clovers growing back, and in here too. Looks like something broke a branch. Probably them. All I gotta do is open this gate. Everything's ready for them, and I'll call them, see if they'll come in. Oh, look, a pear. Nice. That's a nice looking pear there. One up here too. All right, there's one up there. There's a few on here. There's just a few. There's a few pears up there. No, there'll be more next year, I think. As I trim most of these off. Okay, let's open the gate. Well, gate's open. I think I'll call them, see if they'll come to my call. I usually don't call them unless I got something, a treat for them like this fresher grass and clover. And all this in here. And all that out there. Let's see if they'll come to my call. They're coming. Come on, cows, let's go, let's go. Come on out. Let's go, let's go. I guess she's got to find a way out. Look at her. She's sniffing the air. Yeah. Come on, bully. Yeah. Come on, cow. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Come on, cow. Let's go, let's go. Yeah. I think the Red Bull's down in there too somewhere. He'll come later. Mama cow's coming up. The older one. She can't go up this hill. Oh, bully's getting up. That's it. Stretch your back. Yeah, I know it. That feels good. I do it too sometimes. Gotta stretch the old back. Come on, let's go. Come on. Yeah, I got some fresh grass and clover for you. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, I like this stuff. We got it picked down pretty good here, except for the weeds. I think I need to mow that just to clean it up. Come on, cow, let's go. Oh, the other cows come up this way. Here they come. Here they come. Whoop! Watch out, cow. Stumbled. Come on. Yeah. See the difference between this and that? Oh, yeah. That's it. Smell it. Uh-huh. That's it. That's the good stuff, ain't it? Got some flies on you, boy? That's it. Munch. Yeah, come on in. Come on. I saved it for you. I don't know how long it's been since I locked them out of here. It's been a while. Maybe 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. Oh, Red, come on. He came out, but he's scratching. He's getting his itch on, or scratch on. Yeah. He'll find his way in here eventually. He's looking at the Red Bull and says, "What's taking you so long?" Yeah. It ain't very big, but it's tender. Especially after that 2-inch rain last week. 2 inches of rain in 3 days. How about that? I bet that tastes good. A little grass, a little clover. Yeah. Once they eat this down, I might mow this area out there and mow this, get these weeds cut down. They're just in the way. They kept this pretty clean. The only taller weeds is there. There's a net wrap in there. I got to be careful when I mow that up. Yeah. But everything else is cut down pretty good. Just what I wanted. I didn't use the lawnmower on this yet. I mean, I'd have to. With these taller weeds here, I need to cut them down. Okay, Red, finally coming in, huh? Come on, boy. Join the party. That's it. Come on. Don't be shy. Let's see how quickly he starts eating. Oh, he didn't even get all the way in. He started eating already. The older cows, they come in a few feet before they start eating. But he starts in right away. Well, that's you to it. You can't get out. The gate's closed there, and I got the gate closed around the corner because I got the garden gate open because it's closed. They closed. The other gate down there is closed. I don't want them going in that area. At least not yet. Once I get that manure unloaded, then I'll let them in. Horsefly. He's got a horsefly. Guess it wouldn't hurt to spray these guys again. Yeah. pretty sure that fence is on, but she's reaching under. Well, there's only one wire there, that's why. She's just right on the edge of touching it with her neck. But she knows how far she can go out. Yeah, I don't like those little posts there. I should put more T-posts in there, like I got up here. Yeah. This was just a temporary fence in the beginning. I need to take those little ones out and put a T-post. Replace those two little posts in between these T-posts. Yeah. I used to stack hay here. That's why I had this temporary fence here. Yeah. I had like 2 rows of bales. But now, since I got to go down there and feed those cattle in the wintertime, since I'm going out there anyway to feed them, I'll just bring a bale back with me to feed these. Because they only get 1 bale a week. And I usually feed them 2, maybe 3. Depending on how cold it is. Yeah, they're going to be busy eating here for a while. So I'm going to go in the house and cool off. Yeah, the sun's still cooking. Yeah, I'm not going to do any manure work today. Yeah, I just sprayed some weeds, that's all. Listen to them eat. Munch, munch, munch. Something's still bothering her. Some kind of flies or something. Look at her hair's all matted up too. Because of that. Probably not good for her skin. What do we got here? That's the youngest one. Is this fence on? Yeah. This fence is turned on. I'm talking about the one down here. Around the house here. Munch away. Two bulls went that way. White one's around the corner. Yeah. It ain't much to eat, but it saves me the trouble of mowing the grass. We've been here for a few days, nights. Look, he's picking the leaves off the rosebud. Not rosebud, redbud. Redbud. Just the lower leaves. He can't get to the top yet, so maybe that'll survive. I gotta go in. I'm sweating just standing here. It's after 6 p.m. and something ate the cat food. I don't know if it was these guys or the neighbor's cats. But I'll give them a little extra. I didn't put no water in it this time. Yeah. They gotta get used to eating it without the water. I think that milk's gone bad. I don't know if I want to give them any more. Oh, they do eat it when it's fresh. Mama cat must be resting somewhere. Because if Mama cat was around here, they'd be hounding her for milk. Oh, one of them's eating. Okay. I guess that manure will wait for another day. Same as yesterday, just below 90 at 8 p.m.
Still warm.
Did you get enough to eat there, boy? Huh? Where's the other ones? I guess they went back in the water. Well, they have access to the front yard and the driveway. Something's coming with it. It's rattling down there on the road. I don't know if it's coming or going. Making a lot of noise down there though. Yeah, sun's getting low. One of these days I'll get this job done. Moving that off the trailer and get it in the spread and garden. I just don't have that much ambition lately with the heat. Oh, let's go to the west side and see what I can see there. Mama sharpening those claws. Your kitten survived this year. Last year she had 2 kittens. They didn't survive very long. Oh, imitation. If Mama can do it, I can do it. Oh no, I think she's going to go sit. She wants something to eat. Yeah, I gave them a little food there. I don't know if they eat. I don't know if they drink that milk after it gets old. Gets heated up. There's just a little food left. Well, she'll eat it. No, they're gonna go. They're gonna hang around the mama. Oh, he's taking his turn sharpening his claws. They all do it. They saw the mama do it. Now they got it. You gonna use them things to hunt some mice or something, or catch a bird? I think they want some milk from Mama, but Mama tries to chase them away. Sometimes she's strict with them, and sometimes she gives in. See, she growls now. She knows what they want. She's got to protect herself. Hey, see how they sneak in? She has to scold them. Good for you, Mama. Teach them. Teach them they eat the cat food and not her milk. Well, I gotta go to the west side before the sun goes down. Well, it's that time of night, time of day when the sun starts to set. It's just past 8 right now. The sun will be down soon. It's approaching the tops of the trees. It's still warm. I'll do what I can tomorrow. It's still gonna be hot. I said tomorrow's Thursday. Friday is gonna be hot still. I think Saturday might cool off, but I think it'll still be in around 90 on Saturday. And Sunday there's supposed to be a chance for rain. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Not a big chance, but a chance. So we'll see what happens on the weekend. For now though, I'm just gonna hang around the house when it's this hot. Be in here. Yeah. That white bull, he grew up. He's putting some muscle on now. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna mow that soon as I get done eating all this stuff here, I'm going to mow that out there. I'll let them eat this for a few days first. Let them nibble it down first before I trim it. Okay. Sunset is getting, the days are starting to get shorter, and the sun's starting to move its way back to the south. By September, it'll be over here somewhere. And then by December, it'll be over there somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, the days are starting to get shorter already. Enjoy it while we got it. The long days of summer. Well, that's all for today. Eat in here. Yeah. That white bull, he grew up. He's putting some muscle on now. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna mow that. As soon as I get done eating all this stuff here, I'm gonna mow that out there. I'll let them eat this for a few days first. Let them nibble it down first before I trim it. Okay. Sunset is getting, the days are starting to get shorter, and the sun's starting to move its way back to the south. By September, it'll be over here somewhere. And then by December, it'll be over there somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, the days are starting to get shorter already. Enjoy it while we got it. The long days of summer. Well, that's all for today.